Blue-haired Bible lady here. You're a saint, Nikki K. the Grit. I want to say something because I'm tired of it, and I really want to hear Nick Rekieta's side of this shit. Because first off, it's just allegations, and motherfuckers that watch trials. Why are you like, oh, he's guilty? Ah, look, his kid's got cocaine. Oh, look, the judge. Yeah, yeah, Fourth Amendment. Nobody gives a shit about that. What the hell is Nick Rekieta's side? I just, look, I mostly do Bible videos. I've been trying, working on doing trial um, live streams, but I'm really bad at it. But I watch this stuff, and people that call themselves Nick Rekieta's friends are like, oh, it's over. Nick is so guilty. He's not my friend anymore because he had sex with somebody else's wife who was having sex with his wife. Who gives a fuck? Let them have sex with everybody. Everybody should be having sex with everybody. Fuck what you heard. Hang out with your wang out. Like, for real. What the fuck does that matter to what he's going to jail for? Nothing. It don't matter. It's just some shit to talk about. Look, I've had my fair share of having sex with people's husbands. You know, it's like a thing. Some women enjoy that kind of shit. Not me anymore because I got a husband and I dare bitch to try. But, Nick Rekieta, I don't care who you stuck your wang in, bro. Just go back to doing trials. Stop with all the funky shit. You are you, and you should go back to being you, not what some person who's a guest on your live stream wants you to do. What the fuck is a Baldo? What does that have to do with the trial? Talking shit about politicians and shit. What does that have to do with the trial? Why aren't you watching trials? I'm not sticking up for Nick. Because I can't, because I smoke hella weed. So I can't really say anything. I can say kids get into some wild shit, man, and they will sneak your drugs. I'm living proof of that. My daughter sneaks my drugs all the time. I beat that ass, and she hates me. But she does. And like, I don't know. I just I feel bad for Nick Rekieta, but then I don't. He's a grown ass man. He knew what he was doing, and he knows what he's doing. He's a fucking lawyer, so he probably knows what he's doing. However, with the kid shit, I realize they say that kid's 9. I was expecting the 16-year-old, but it was not the 16-year-old, it was the 9-year-old. But I have to say, my dad said he was drinking alcohol by 9, and then he was doing mescaline at 11. So I don't know. But kids do weird shit, especially if their parents are all fucked up. What does a kid have? And that shit I have been in, like raising kids totally wasted. And it's not fun, and it fucks with the kids. Especially if daddy has 2 wives and mommy has 2 husbands. It's got to be a little weird on everybody but the 16-year-old who probably knows. Ow, your little nail is in my neck. And like, I just, if you're saying you're Nick Rekieta's friend, why are you making videos bashing him before he even goes to court calling him guilty? When everything turns out to be true. You don't know what's true. It's not over yet. Fuck off. Nick Rekieta made me money, but now it's so disappointing. Why? Because he could get pussy from somebody other than his wife? Fuck off. You wish you could get pussy from a husband that was okay with his wife fucking you. Quit it. I'm not a fan of wife swapping and swinging parties. I'm not a fan. But I know they happen, and it's, you think it would be weird ass people, but it's regular ass people. And it's regular ass people who need some excitement in their life. And then they get addicted to strange. And next thing you know, they're fucking everybody's wives. Man, do you see this cat? She's fucking out of control. This is the one that used my microphone as fucking jungle vines trying to swing. And like, Why are people making videos? If you're his friend and you really say you're his friend, why are you making videos about all these allegations are true? Don't you watch Emily Baker? Fucking allegations are shade. You know, they're throwing shade because he pissed off a judge. Fuck off, man. As much as, like, a lot of the allegations in that shit is true, he still pissed off a judge. And he still pissed off his city, which is probably not the best idea. But it's what he did. And now he's got to deal with the consequences. I understand that. But you're his fucking friend. If you were somebody's friend, you are with them until the end of the shit. And when it goes to jail or when it turns out to be true in a court, then you can make the video when everything turns out to be true. Bitch, come on. Like, for real, come the fuck on. I hate this hat. Like, you don't know it's true because it hasn't been proven in court. It's written on a piece of paper that was signed by some bitch. Fuck off. You know? And I'm not sticking up for Nick Rekieta. He made his decision. I'm just saying, if you're going to make a fucking video, make one about the fucking shade in the allegation paper. Right? Read what that says. And then, like, my experience with Nick is this. Not everything on this fucking paper is true. Like, fuck off. You watch trials. You know how it works. I want to know Nick's side of this. I don't want to know what your opinion is. You know, you read this paper and you're like, oh, the cop said it, it's got to be true. The judge signed it, it's got to be true. Those are all the people he pissed off. And Barnes and Viva with 4th Amendment, 6th Amendment. Fuck off, deal with the substantive issue. What about his fucking kid? You know, who gives a fuck about the warrant? You can figure that out later. What about his charges? I don't care about a 4th Amendment, 6th Amendment. That's all fine and fucking dandy. What about the kid? What about your friend? You know, what about your fucking friend who is losing everything? And then you want to go, oh, it's all true. You don't fucking know that. You do not know that. You know what a piece of fucking paper says. What about your friend? What about his kids? What about his wife? What about your fucking friend? Have you reached out to him? Have you offered him a hug? Have you offered him fucking anything? No. You made a fucking video about how this fucking piece of paper is true. You don't know that. I don't care. I don't care. I give no fucks. You should watch my videos reading the Bible. I give no fucks. This shit is not right. If you call him a friend, stand up for him. If he is your fucking friend, stand up for him. Be behind him. Especially if you believe this shit isn't true. Right? And if it turns out to be true, then you can leave him. Then you can turn your back on him. But you don't know. I'm just so aggravated. And I don't know how to get the papers for Nick Rekieta to find out his side. I don't know how to do any kind of FOIA thing. I just know I hate these fucking videos about how Nick is a bad guy when nobody fucking knows if it's true. And everybody's hating on him for getting pussy. Fuck that. Let him get pussy. Let him get all the pussy. Let him get it all. Let him finger fuck it, fist it, do it in the butt. Let him do all that. Who gives a fuck? What about his kids? And you can't say, oh, I was Nick Rekieta's friend until this piece of paper. Fuck that piece of paper. It's a fucking piece of paper with some bitch's signature on it. A bitch he happened to piss off. But I bet if he laid the pipe on that ass, he'd be fine. Can somebody please do a video on Nick Rekieta, like the whole thing, like their side and his side, because, you know, I'm not friends with any of the lawyers, and I'm not friends with any of the trial watchers. I was, but I don't know anymore. People get too famous for me. But I wish somebody would do that, because I want to know. But then, like, people throw in how they don't want to be friends with Nick anymore because of all this. Oh, what? Nick getting some pussy? You stop being friends with Nick because he got some pussy. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. And he's already said he's narcoleptic, so I bet the cocaine doesn't even work. I don't even know why he would do it. You know, if you're narcoleptic, shit like that don't work. I'm proof of that, by the way. Cocaine don't work. And I don't think he was freebasing it, and I'm sure he wasn't shooting it up, because also doesn't work. I've never shot it up, but I've seen people do it, and it doesn't work. And freebasing it is kind of stupid, got that glass dick in your mouth, and I'm pretty sure he didn't do that. He's smarter than that. But I can't believe he was even doing cocaine in the first place. Being narcoleptic, how did that work out? I really wish I could ask him. Because I would say, did the cocaine work with your sleeping disorder? Because it did not work with mine. Oh, real life. Anyway, I just want to say, Nick Rekieta, get you some pussy. Nick Rekieta's wife, get you some dick. And I really do hope your kids are okay. And I am really sorry your friends left you high and dry because of a fucking piece of paper. And, like, if you need to giggle or lose your mind, you can always watch my videos, whatever, they're insane. Yeah, my Bidley videos are insane. Anyway, I just, I can't. I don't. Nick Rekieta, like, he is such a great content creator. Well, no, he used to be. But ever since he got into that Baldo shit with Drex, it's gone downhill. It's gone totally downhill. And I wish he would go back to watching Trials, because he was funny as fuck watching Trials. But with this other shit, it's like, I don't know, guy. This kind of shit. I don't know. But I hate it. I hate it for Nick Rekieta, because all your friends are turning their backs on you. And it's like, why? If you're a friend until the end. And the end would be his court. The end of his court. Then you can be done with him if it turns out to be true. But don't believe a fucking piece of paper. It's shade. They're just putting the worst shit on this piece of paper. How is Nick when he's with you? Then he's probably that same way. This fucking piece of paper is saying the worst of it. And I have to tell you, my kids wear the same clothes for like 7 days. One's 17 and one's 18 and one's 21. And they rarely change their clothes. Like, seriously, rarely. And to get them to take a shower. Oh, you should hear the arguments about that. She was first last week. He was first this week. It's like a whole thing. And I know, like, when you're on drugs and shit, like, you don't even think about that, because they don't even say anything. They're like, I'm in the same clothes. Just sleep in my clothes and wake up in my clothes. Whatever. And when you're on drugs, you don't even think about it. Like, you don't. And especially if you've got, like, 2 dishes of dick and 2 dishes of pussy. You're not even thinking about no fucking kids. You're like, which one of these am I going to take first? Am I going to take my wife, or am I going to take this guy's wife? I'm going to take this guy's wife. Let's go to the studio. I'm not even mad at him for that, because it's like, man, get it. And you don't even got to pay for it. He's just got to make a video with him, whatever. Free pussy is good pussy. That's what I heard. Anyway, I am just really sad that people aren't sticking up for their friend. Like, I'm really sad about that. And I wish people were brave. People are not brave. And we should be brave. And we should stop making videos about, oh my God, it's so true. Or that one guy that made that video, Nick was my friend, but because he got some pussy and did some cocaine, he's not my friend no more. Bitch, go somewhere. Like, if you got pussy and cocaine, you can be my friend. And I'm not even a lesbian. Whatever. Bring me some pussy and cocaine. I'll give her coffee and protein powder. You can keep your cocaine. I've been sober 12 years now. I've been sober as long as I've been out of prison. I think it's like 12 years. I don't know. I went to prison. I had a good time. That's my favorite place to be. Prison. But making these videos is what keeps me out of prison. Because I wouldn't be able to make them, and I would never finish the Bible. So, That's what's keeping me out of prison, reading this book on camera. Hey, Nick Rekieta, Lady Rekieta, what's he call her? Lady Rackets. I don't even know y'all, but I'm telling you what, I'm there till the end. I legitimately want to know what happens to you because I'm tired of the shit talking videos, and I want you to prove these shit talking videos wrong because they are made by people that call themselves your friend, and it's bullshit. A piece of paper is not the truth. A piece of paper is not the truth. Like, this is absolutely insane to me that you would turn your back on your friend because of a fucking piece of paper because he got some pussy. And because some other video creator whose wife Nick happened to be banging while this other video creator was banging Nick's wife. Why is anybody mad about that? Why is anybody mad Nick does cocaine? Because I'm telling you, he has narcolepsy. I wonder how that works. Because it did not work for me. I can drink energy drinks and go to sleep. So I do not know how cocaine would work on Nick Rekieta if he has narcolepsy, which he said he did a long time ago. He said he had narcolepsy. And how did that work? Nick Rekieta, how did that work? I want to know because I think I might have been doing it wrong. I mean, I don't know how you can snort cocaine wrong, but maybe I did. This is fucking terrible. Anyway, I am done this time. And I want to thank you for watching. Nick Rekieta, I am so sorry. And I am not sticking up for you because I know you asked people not to. But these videos are pissing me off because nobody knows what happened. And then everybody's like, oh, this piece of paper, it's true. Oh my God. I am so sorry. Look, I'm not even your friend, but I'm in Ohio. I'm not too far from you. And I will be your friend. You can come hang out in the party van with all the cats. It'll be great. There's 8 of them, I think. Jack, Lucky, Maynard, Blue, Captain, Spaz, Willow. Okay, there's 7. 7 cats. You can come hang out. Anyway, Nick Rekieta, Lady Rekieta, I love you. And Nick Rekieta, go back to watching Trials. Stop with the Baldo bullshit and stuff like that. Just watch Trials, man. Because all this other shit is stupid and getting you in trouble. So just stop. You know, do your original shit. Sometimes you got to keep it simple, stupid. You know, so just, I am so sorry. I'm sorry about your friends turning their backs on you. I'm sorry about people making stupid videos about how the paper means it's true. We all know the paper doesn't mean it's true. And I don't know why people are saying the paper is true. And I am proud of both of you for getting some strange. Look, it is hard to find somebody that will get, like, you know, like do the damn thing with their wife. So, congrats, bro. I don't know what you want me to, I don't know what I'm supposed to say, but I'm not mad at you for getting pussy. And I'm not mad at Lady Rackets for getting dick. I am kind of upset a little. I mean, I guess it's not even upset because that's not even my place. But your kids, man, and like, get them better, get them back because shit's fucked up, yo. And stop talking shit about the judge because the judge is not your friend, you know. And well, I guess she wasn't your friend to begin with if you were talking shit. But probably stop that for a little while. Appeal to the governor. I don't know. I'm just mostly kidding. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your friends. You can be my friend. You can be friends with all the cats. You can be friends with Dustin. He's a communist, though. You might not be friends with him. But you can be friends with me. I'm not a communist. As a matter of fact, I get, you know, tore down a lot because I'm a Trump supporter. So, you know, come and hang out with me because I have nobody that's a Trump person in my family, not even my kids. None of them. So, I don't know. It's an option. I love you, Nick Rekieta, and I love you, Miss Rekieta, Mrs. Rekieta, Mrs. Rekieta. And I'm so sorry about your friends. I don't even want to smile.